Hi, everyone. Today we're going to talk about global change and human impacts on the Earth systems globally. So let's get started. So, what is global change? Global change means big changes to the Earth systems that are worldwide, and it happens over large areas and for long periods of time. And this includes both natural and human caused changes. So, how are humans changing the Earth? Well, we burn fossil fuels that add greenhouse gases to the atmosphere, and we also cut down forests that change the carbon cycle, and we also are very much involved with polluting the earth's surface, which affects the air, water, and land. So we are constantly interacting with different parts of the earth and our environment. We're changing or manipulating our environment, and that can have multiple consequences by the different systems interacting with each other and amplifying or worsening those changes through feedback loops, especially positive feedback loops. So, human actions in one place can affect the whole planet because remember, everything is connected. If you're pumping out carbon dioxide from in one part of the earth, then it's going to spread through the atmosphere throughout the entire globe. We also tend to dump plastic waste in the oceans, and if you're dumping plastic waste in one part of the ocean, it will end up in oceans very far away. So local actions can have global consequences, and these are just gyres or garbage passes patches that have accumulated the plastic waste that people have dumped throughout the world. So you can see that little actions in one location can have major consequences globally because everything is connected. So the Earth's systems are starting to react to the new stresses that we're adding to the Earth's systems through our actions. So we are warming our climate by releasing these greenhouse gases and also cutting down our trees, and this is causing the ice to melt, and the melting of ice can have other consequences on ecosystems and the biosphere as well as the geosphere. So you can see in this image that one little change just by releasing greenhouse gases and other human impacts, we're causing other impacts or changes to our hydrosphere, our cryosphere, our geosphere, our biosphere, and so on. And everything is related. So, why does this matter? Well, global change affects our weather, it affects our food availability, and it affects our health. And you can see here, everything is connected. So, if we're, because of global warming, we're losing species and ecosystems are being endangered, ice caps are melting, polar animals are at risk, the warming temperatures are causing droughts and heat waves that are affecting us and our availability to farm. And the rising sea levels are causing flooding and erosion by changing our land. Weather disruptions are causing storms and hurricanes, which are destroying our life and our habitats where we're living, our cities as well. So we need to understand how our systems are interacting and our impacts on these Earth systems to be able to protect our planet. So what's next? We'll talk about natural and human influences on Earth systems. What causes Earth systems to change naturally versus what are the human impacts that are causing these system change, and how is today's change different from changes in the past? What is so different about today that is specifically human related, and how is that different from the natural factors that have been going on throughout the past? That's it. Thank you.